Welcome back to Solutions for Financial Independence. Joining me now, John Halterman with Beacon Wealth Management. How you doing, John?
Hey, I'm doing great, Nick. How about yourself?
Doing well, thank you. This week we have a question from Kelly in Morgantown. She says, I'm thinking about starting a business, but the only money I have is in my 401k. Is it smart to use that?
Wow, Kelly. You know what? I love entrepreneurs and I love people that have that spirit. You know, I've been an entrepreneur myself for over 20 years and people always ask me, is it really worth it? And, and how do you get started? I mean, the thing that I think is amazing is once you've been an entrepreneur for a long period of time, people look at all the glorious part of it. They look at where you're at today, but they forget about all the struggles that you have in the early years. They forget about not having money, not being able to have the security of knowing if tomorrow is going to be paid. But in the long run, absolutely, starting a business is absolutely a fantastic thing to do as long as you can work through the struggles in the beginning. Now, in regards, should you take your 401k, you got to understand the rules. 401k was designed for retirement. And so if you liquidate your 401k, it's not going to be as if you have $200,000 in it, you're not going to get the $200,000. That money is going to be taxable to you. There's no exemptions for starting a business. So the first thing you have to realize is that's taxable income based on earned income that year. The second thing you have to realize is that you're going to pay a penalty if you're not 55 years old. So realize that there's a consequence to doing it, but if that's the only decision you have and you feel strong about this business, I'm not going to tell you not to, but from a financial standpoint, because there is penalties and taxations, I'm not going to encourage it at the same time.
So definitely be aware of the penalties that could be there if that's what you choose.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I get it. I mean, you got to have the money. You have the desire, and this may be the only money you have, but just realize that what you're getting yourself into, and and of course, like I said about the business, I mean, it could be big for you down the road, and you'll look back and you'll laugh. But that's definitely a decision that you'll personally have to make.
All right, thank you very much, John. Folks, if you missed any of that, you can always find it online. Don't go anywhere. Much more for you after the break.